Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. A major tragedy averted as BLUBLO is alleged to have slummed while being dragged by Ile Ife women. That the situation was such a pathetic situation that, as a matter of fact, she was trying to dodge and run into her car where she was dragged. She was so dragged, like she started. They say she's been suffering from gastritis, like acute gastritis. Gastritis can be very bad, especially if you don't discover it on time. You might just think that, something very, very bad is happening to you. You might think that all the village people are on top of your head. And especially if you don't discover it on time, you might think as though you are having a heart attack. That's how bad gastritis can be. And in this situation, they said she was having acute gastritis when this event happened. She could never have thought that the son would have, let her down like that. And the boy did. And when they said, brought the boy to the palace of the Ooni of Ife, they said it was the biggest disgrace of a lifetime. That women started dragging her like a pass your neighbor generator. What kind of desperation? What kind of life? Why will you be like this? How are you, who is supposed to be a mother? How can you be behaving like this? How can you be treating Kabiesi like this? What kind of embarrassment is this? And women can wag their mouth to wag their tongues. We women, this is our agenda. When the thing is not your own, it's very easy for them to talk anyhow, do anyhow, wag their tongues, do any kind of thing to you. But when it's their own, you see them keep quiet. They say these women dragged BLUBLO, dragged her to a point where they said one of her shoes, she was wearing a flat shoe. They say one of her shoe pulled, this thing caught out, and people who were there said they felt really sorry for her. That what level of desperation, how can she be like this? That what kind of embarrassment is she bringing to the royal family like this? That this is too much, that she needs to watch her steps, she needs to take it easy, that their level of desperation is something that is legendary. That how is it possible that you carry your child and go and keep in Delta State with your sister or your cousin, and you come and act as though somebody picked your child, and the entire time, as a matter of fact, this woman made people to begin to feel for Ikpe, because when this thing happened, people were insulting Ikpe. People were insulting Ikpe, dragging Ikpe left, right, and center, saying all sorts of unprintable things about Ikpe, because everybody automatically believed that Ikpe had something to do with it. Everybody automatically believed that Ikpe is capable of it. Everybody thought that, yes, so that it was because of the, issues they were having with Ikpe that made Ikpe to go that far, that made Ikpe to do what Ikpe did. And it was a very terrible situation. It wasn't good at all. It was not a good thing at all that had happened. And so it was so sad. It was so sad. And they said the Ooni of Ife just sat down, they didn't know what to do. Now, Ooni is a first class Oba, loved and, honored, appreciated by a lot of things. Not just because he is an Oba, but because he is an Oba with a difference. Because he is an Oba with a human face. Yes, so. Now, why am I saying Ooni of Ife is an Oba with a human face? Ooni cares about his people. Ooni is into business. I do know that he is a businessman making a lot of profit, but some of the establishments, like the ones he's got there in Ile-Ife and Lagos, he's doing it to be able to create employment, to contribute his own quota. Like for me, I want to think that most of the things that he does is his own, a form of corporate social responsibility to his people. And so this guy is a very good man. Why is he so? Who wants to be treating him and bringing this kind of disrepute to his great image is what I do not know. They said it's not been easy, and they said they dragged this woman who was already very sick, left, right, and center. She was supposed to. In fact, they said they dragged her like a pass your neighbor generator, dragged her, and this is why we say that here in this world. Don't get it twisted. Nature plays no favorite. Whatever you sow in this world is what you reap. I think that this is a time where Naomi is beginning to reap the things that she sowed, and they are beginning to reap the fruit of their labor, because
the truth remains that for the Oloris, there's almost as if there's no hiding place for them. Everybody is going through a very tough time right now. Though you see them out there looking so beautiful, well kitted up and all of that. Omo, it's not a small thing. Like, these people are going through a whole lot, like going through a whole lot, big time. Okay, and so this is a time where they are beginning to pay, obviously, for all the things that they do, for all the things they have put Naomi through, the things that they are putting Naomi through on daily basis. They are indeed beginning to pay one after the other. They said that shortly after they dragged her, that Kabiesi said that he is like completely exhausted, that the entire time Olorinami was just there speechless, because you know that this whole thing, it might look as if, okay, it's not affecting you, after all it's not me, but the truth is that if you have a husband, when they continue to do this to your husband, they're actually doing it to you. If they drag your husband's name into this level of disrepute, they are dragging your name into this level of disrepute, and it is not something that is beautiful by any means. And you as a wife will never ever love this. You will never like your husband to be going through this. And that's exactly what Olori Naomi is going through over and over again. They say families, BLUBLO's family, they say they had to come out to try and talk the women down. Some elders also came out to try and talk the women down, because this man who came with people. But because they said a man is somebody who looks as though he's already been upset with a woman, and had to come with people, and already women were already waiting, because the man had already told them what to do. Because if now Oni of Ife had taken it up, if Oni of Ife was taking it serious, maybe Ikpi would have gone down for what he knows nothing about. And this is not to say I support Ikpi. After all, she is part of the ones who are causing all the mayhem in the palace. What she has sown is what she is reaping. Okay, they'll continue to drag her until she decides to change. But what I am saying is that what these women are doing is very bad. Now, if this information is true, do not forget these are all alleged, rumored, speculated information making the rounds on social media. So if this information is true, they say they dragged this woman, that the disgrace was legendary, the embarrassment was legendary, that they did not give her the time of day at all. She had to pay for everything that she has been doing. That the man was so upset. The man was so upset as the man took the boy. The boy entered the car. The boy showed no mercy for the mother. Kabiesi was unperturbed, and that was how the boy entered the car and left with the father. Going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.